This is a video that I am making for myself, and maybe for others to find later, but largely just for myself, so that I can remember. Since I am pretty sure that I am losing cohesion in aggregate on a long enough timeline. Like, I can feel my body dying. But it's trying to replenish itself too, because it's an orchestra of things actively trying to stave off the inevitable. Because living, I guess, is better than not living. And once the energy is in the system, it will just stay there until the system runs out of space to do anything with it. And I'm a body, you know. I live in an environment, and I like to eat things, and I'm made up of a whole bunch of stuff that knows how to eat itself if there's nothing else available. I breathe oxygen and a bunch of other things too. And carbon dioxide. There's a shit ton of carbon dioxide all over the place too. I expel a lot of carbon dioxide. Where's that carbon even coming from? Where does the carbon come from? The carbon dioxide that you expel whenever you like exhale? Weird. Where does the carbon come from? You know? What a fast process. But like, when something is structured enough to just stay put on a shelf somewhere because you can pick it up and move it and it doesn't do anything else, when it's a solid state of matter, or rather, I should say, matter that's solid. And you would consider it a solid because all the bonds are essentially pretty set in where they're going to be, and they don't have any questions about it. Liquids are a whole bunch of matter that just can't decide where it wants to go, what it wants to do, because literally can't, because everything else around in the presence of a liquid or a solvent or whatever fucking medium, which a whole bunch of things might occupy a vessel. Remember though, you're in a soup. You're in a soup of constant action. Anyway, these reminders for myself are so long and disjointed and dumb and stupid. A worthless waste of time and space. A waste of grace. A waste of the things, of the dreams, of the schemes. A waste of the, I had a couple of words that I wanted to throw in there, but they weren't really appropriate, so. I certainly should.